Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bible study. It is Tuesday night. Y'all know what this is by now, so go ahead and get your Bibles because we're going to go ahead and get into it. Tonight we are reading chapter 14. I should say I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone had a great day. I just realized I was kind of jumped into that, didn't I? And jumped into that, not jumped them to anyways. I pray that everybody had a great day today. As always, I've got my Bibles here. The one I will be predominantly always reading from is my King James 1611 version of the Holy Bible. And then I also have, which is my study Bible, just to help kind of sometimes break things down for me. The Message Remix. This is what I'll be coming from tonight. Also, if there's some things that don't make a lot of sense, I'll jump over there and go into there. This is relatively short, but just in case, go ahead, put a pause on this video, grab your drinks, grab a snack if you want to. My husband is awake, so I don't have the pets. It's been kind of nice the past couple of nights. Like, we've done this, no pets, nothing. But I'm blessed to have my pets. My pets are great. They are... I can't go anywhere without them, literally. I'm sitting here at my desk. I had the cat on this side of the chair, one dog here, and another dog in back of the chair. I was blocked in today. It was ridiculous. I tried to get up, go to the bathroom. They didn't want me to get up. Oh, goodness gracious. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this, all right? Okay. So we are picking back up, like I said, with chapter 14, verse 1. At that time, Herod the Tetrarch, oh, that's right. And of course, don't come for me if I don't pronounce some of these words and names correctly. Y'all know me by now. However, since we are here to learn together, if you do know the correct pronunciations, please feel free to tell me. I am here. I am willing to learn. Hopefully y'all are willing to learn as well. So we're doing this together, right? There we go. Okay. So, at that time, Herod the Tetrarch heard of the fame of Jesus, and said unto his servants, This is John the Baptist. He is risen from the dead, and therefore mighty works do show forth themselves in him. For Herod had laid hold on John, and bound him, and put him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife. Okay, so Herodias was her name. That was Philip's wife. And Philip is the brother of Herod. Some names back then, y'all. For John said unto him, It is not lawful for thee to have her. And when he would have put him to death, he feared the multitude, because they counted him as a prophet. But when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter of Herodias danced before them, and pleased Herod. Whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask. And she, being before instructed of her mother, said, Give me here John Baptist's head in a charger. Which, if I remember correctly, because that's the end of 8, what they call charger, I believe, is platter. Let's see. Let me just looking here at my other word, my study Bible, the Message Remix. Let's see. And yep. Give me, served up on a platter, the head of John the Baptist. Well, this says John the Baptizer, but John the Baptist. Yep, so that's what it was. All right, so on to verse 9. And the king was sorry. Nevertheless, for the oath's sake, and them which sat with him at meat, he commanded it to be given to her. And he sent and beheaded John in the prison. And his head was brought in a charger, which we know means on a platter, and given to the damsel. And she brought it upon her mother. And his disciples came and took up the body and buried it and went and told Jesus. When Jesus heard of it, he departed thence by ship into a desert place apart. And when the people had heard thereof, they followed him on foot out of the cities. And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude, and was moved with compassion toward them, and he healed their sick. And when it was evening, his disciples came to him, saying, This is a desert place, and the time is now past. Send the multitude away, that they may go into their villages and buy themselves victuals. All right, now let's go ahead. I just figure out what some of these words are, because that was 15. So let's take a look at that. Let's see if that says, toward the evening, the disciples approached him. We are out in the country and it's getting late. Dismiss the people so they can go to the villages and get some supper. Okay. Let's see, I've heard victuals, but I've never heard victuals before. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. Maybe you had. If you did, drop a comment. Let me know. All right. But Jesus said unto them, They need not depart. Give ye them to eat. And they say unto him, We have here but 5 loaves. Oh, this is everybody's favorite. They love to pick this apart and talk about it, don't they? We have here 5 loaves and 2 fishes. He said, Bring them hither to me. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass, and took the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, and looking up to heaven, he blessed and brake, and gave the loaves to his people, and the disciples to the multitude. And they did all eat and were filled. And they took up of the fragments that remained 12 baskets full. And they that had eaten were about 5,000 men, beside women and children. And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into a ship, and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the 4th watch of the night, Jesus went unto them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spake to them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, so when he saw that the winds were boisterous, the winds were all over the place, he was afraid. And beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto them, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? And when they were come unto the ship, the wind ceased. Then they that were in the ship came and worshipped him, saying, Of a truth thou art the Son of God. And when they were gone over, they came into the land of Gennesaret. Like I said, somebody knows, let me know how to properly say it. But to me, it looks like Gennesaret. I don't know. Or, yeah, that's what I'm going with right now. And when the men of that place had knowledge of him, they sent out into the country round about, and brought unto him all that were deceased, and besought him that they might only touch the hem of his garment, and as many as touched were made perfectly whole. I mean, that's pretty, I don't know, just the way that sentence reads, but it makes sense. So that, though, was chapter 14. So that was short tonight. Let's see. If you guys have any questions about it, please feel free to leave those questions in the comments below, or you can always send me questions by messenger. I'm happy to go ahead and answer those for you. Also, if you'd like to be able to follow along, but you don't have like a copy of the message on the Bible app, they do now have the message on there if you just want to go ahead and compare. Now, if you do not have a Bible, please know there are websites out there that are happy to send you a free Bible. I do also know that the Dollar Tree does, well, last time I checked, Dollar Tree carried free, or not free, but it's $1, or maybe $1.25 now. I don't know. Dollar Tree. Anyways, Dollar Tree usually has Bibles. Let's see. If you have any prayer requests, please feel free to put the prayer requests in the comments. Or if you don't feel comfortable putting them in the comments, I'm more than happy to take those in Messenger. In Messenger, if you also don't feel comfortable saying what it is, that's completely fine. Hey, Jasmine. That's completely fine. All I ask is that you just leave your name, especially if you have like a different name. Sometimes you'll have different names up on Facebook. Also, if you want me to pray for somebody, that's completely fine. All I ask is that you leave the name. Like I said, you don't always have to tell me what's going on. Just if you want me to pray for them, just at least leave the name so that way I can mention them in the prayer. Let's see. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tomorrow night, I will be back. Wednesday, we will be reading from chapter 15. So get ready for that. And I think that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. I pray you all have had a good time reading chapter 14. I know I did. We will see you tomorrow night, or I guess just me, because right now it's just me. I will see you all tomorrow night. God bless. Keep me in your prayers as I keep you all in mind, and I'll see you then. Bye.